G'day, this is Captainoob and welcome back to XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, Legend difficulty, Iron Man mode, and with a few mods. We're about to start Operation Senseless Whisper. We've got to sabotage an alien facility. Gonna see a leader here, so it's going to be pretty gnarly, I think. We're bringing along Marauder, Ghost Brawler, Lone Wolf Barrage, and Japai. So double ranges on this. Got a chain shot ability on Carla, which is pretty good. We've got a bunch of AP that we're not going to spend, but having a think about it here because some of this might actually be really good. Like Volatile Mix. I mean, it's not a whole lot of extra damage out of it, but, you know, getting that extra 2 damage could possibly save a life. But we've got some Dragon rounds and some Venom rounds to make sure we deal with the rule that's going to be here in a quick succession. Not really sure which one it's going to be. And we've got a superior repeater on Ghost here, so we might be able to pretty much knock it off instantly if we're lucky. 20%, 1 in 5.
We're in the pipe, 5 by 5.
Alright, let's begin. So basically why I'm attacking this right now is because the alien facility counter is at imminent. So if I take this facility down, that'll reset the counter.
Local resistance forces tipped us to the location of an alien facility tied to the Avatar project operating out of this area. We're going in to shut it down permanently. Approach the target and place the X4 charges at the designated position. Then move to a safe distance for detonation. If we can take out that facility, we might just buy ourselves some time. Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges.
Alright. We'll start out scouting with Ghost, but I gotta check something here. Okay, we did bring the Frost Bombs. I was gonna say, if I didn't bring the Frost Bombs, we'd be in a bit of strife. Alright, nothing thus far. We've also got the extra mobility from lightning something that you get from the Reapers. Alright. Now, I'm fairly certain that with Ghost over here, we have blue screen rounds, so we can pretty much destroy the Codex with her alone, which is pretty massive. All we need to do is just flank it and then possibly get a critical.
Roger that.
We do the same thing with Becca as well, but, you know, having that extra Reaper power means we can get Becca to shoot something that a little bit more scary. Alright, so this is my robot, so I'll just chuck him here. I'll utilize Bulwark for full cover.
Getting it done.
And then we'll keep on going.
Already there.
I think we'll definitely throw down against these blokes. Some stomping around. Oh, there's going to be a sectopod as well. Too bad I didn't bring in any 99. It's not good enough, is it? Actually, hang on, look. So this could dodge, sure. Actually, no, because we're coming out. So we'll have to crit this to actually kill the thing, but if it does crit, it's dead. So it's a 40% chance, so once we upgrade our vector rifles here, it's going to be pretty good. Maybe I don't do that just yet. What I might do is chuck Ghost over here.
Life is in your hands.
Just in case.
There's an alien patrol nearby.
Ooh, Archon King.
Variation of the Archon must surely be the modified subject Dr. Valen had been experimenting on. She didn't have to upgrade their equipment in the process. No wonder these things escaped from the lab.
A little bit of wishful thinking there. Let's not do that. Instead, I think we'll probably try to shift over here.
Position confirmed.
And basically wipe this Codex from existence to start off with. Yes, please. Wrecked.
Target neutralized. They spotted us.
Destroyed. And there's a little bit of a thing, because usually the purifiers aren't pod leaders, but since I annihilated the Codex, he's in this case. Alright, so that Archon King's pretty far away. So we could probably get away with We could use overdrive here, but I won't.
The open spaces, the fresh air.
I'm gonna get some major shredding on this guy. Alright, how much health does that leave you with? 7? It's not that great, is it? I'll be flanking the Elite Lancer if I go back here. There's some stomping that happened as soon as I clicked, which is making me a little bit uneasy. Big mouthful of plasma. He's got 1 health left, he's poisoned. He's dead. Alright, we have to deal with this, this Lancer, not Lancer, the dude right here. I'm gonna sit behind the robot. And then we'll take him out. Now, if he explodes... No, it's a girl, don't worry. She packed her gear correctly. And we got a hair trigger. Well, we may as well use it here. Dodge didn't do you a lot of good. And I guess we'll just sit here with Marauder. And that might draw them in. Not quite. He is on patrol, though. I'd like to get a fight on with the officer and shield bearer there without the attention of the Archon King, but so how far do I need to run? I need to dash, basically. But that does basically mean we're guaranteeing fighting him next turn, which is kind of scary, I think. Or I could just set up here and then give him an ambush. Maybe that's the way to go.
I'm at your service.
They might come running this way, actually, so I'll just chuck a ghost over here. Too many times have I put my Reaper in a really bad spot when trying to get a little bit of a Overwatch ambush like this.
Guard duty it is.
Come get some. Scanning. Tango pronto.
I'm on it.
Come to me. What's he doing? What? Is he looking at the ground? Well, we busted the tree, so that eliminates a bit of higher cover. I think the Archon King's, I think his gyros failed. He can't fly properly. A whole lot of good that did.
Come on.
And here comes Jasper. Can he do it? There we go. And Beck is shooting at the wrong guy.
Enemy is still up.
Alright, cool. That's good. 5 health left is totally doable here, actually. What is that Archon King doing? He's found an ant nest and he's very fascinated by it. Oh dear. Well, oh, here we go. Right down to king level here. Well, I don't know. He's acting a bit weird. However, we've got some things to do. We're flanking that guy, but we aren't doing a lot of good here, I don't think. Yeah, if we inch even that far closer, we're going to piss off the Archon King, which will put us in a bit of strife, I think. It's unfortunate that we can't get a flank until we're out here. And again, that'll just annoy the Archon King. We've got a bombard, which we can use to kill the elite officer. What's Brawler's shot like? If I chuck her here...
Let's do this.
That's not Brawler, but I'll take it. 61, 45. What about this? Still can't see him. Apparently that won't aggro them, but ooh, do I trust the game? Maybe not. Maybe I'll whack Carla over here and bring Becca behind the robot. And just a sectopod making noises to remind me that it's here. 72 is actually not too bad. Right, just... we might have to take a few roughies here because we kind of don't really have a choice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shot at this guy. I'll apply holo targeting. He's dead. That's cool.
You can't handle me.
And now we can get shots at that guy. We'll start off with Barrage because he can shred. Probably should have reloaded first, to be honest. So he's got 7 health left. This will knock him down to at least 5. 4 even. Which means we can probably come in here with Ghost and knock him right off. 99. I believe in it. Good shot, Ghost. Alright, now we can engage the Archon King on our own terms.
Let's rock!
I want to have another reload with Barrage though, but we may not have a choice. Okay, he's finished looking at his ant nest. Good for him.
We've got a chance to take this thing down once and for all, Commander.
I swear, Jappa, if you one-shot this. Not quite. I'll take the poison though. That's very nice.
Hit the armor.
And the shred. Good start. Alright. First of all, we'll get the claymore.
Soon our prey will fall.
And then Marauder, where are ya? We're gonna freeze this punk. It won't detonate the thing, but that's okay. If I had Salvo right now, I'd be pretty happy. He's only frozen for 1 shot. Bloody hell. Yeah, they get a little bit more hardcore as you go on. So we will overdrive this. And we'll send the missile in. And he's thawed. Alright. Time to use the free actions, or the actions that he can't see. And we've got a repeater here, so maybe. Not quite. We've got a chain shot, but it's only 51. We've got this axe, though, which could possibly stun him. He's going to dodge the axe, though, even though it went straight into his chest. Seems legit. Now, we don't need to do any more shredding. He is poisoned, though, so we could probably get away with doing this. Come on, Carla. I believe in you. Oh, the crits. It's alright. You got the 1 crit in. And he might have had enough. We'll see. Yeah, I reckon he's had enough, this guy.
That thing's trying to make a break for it. Destroy it.
I think we've only got a repeater on Jasper here, so we'll go for it. Oh! Nah. It's alright.
Enemy is still up.
He'll take the little bit of burning damage over time, and maybe poison as well. Is he still poisoned? Nah, he's out of here. And none of us are too badly wounded after that.
Reload sequence.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Vigilant.
Man, we're gonna need gonna need salvo, I think. We'll grab the
I'm
loot,
on the move.
because if we get salvo, like our turn doesn't end before, well, when we fire an explosive. So that means you can basically double up on the frost bombs.
As you order, Commander.
And now we can make our merry way over here, probably across the pond here,
Rolling.
because we didn't have eyes on much else.
Hostile.
Father really outdid himself, didn't
Whatever
he?
you say.
There's an angry sectopod making
Here I
angry
comes.
sectopod noises in the background.
This
Oh,
unit's got cover.
Just take it nice and slow. We've got the cover of the building now, so we might be able to just dash over there.
Physical exertion outweighed.
No problem, boss.
Finally.
I'm gonna open the door
I
just
will be
yet,
in position.
because there might be things in there
Moving
ready to
out.
kick our asses.
Eseguo e mi muovo.
So, attack anything that passes by.
I'm on it.
But luckily, this time the thing is actually rather close, so we can pretty much get in and get out. I think that's where the sectopod is, indeed.
Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
I don't know whether these guys are on patrol at all.
Moving out.
And I'm gonna get you to hunker the hell
Those appear to
down.
be some sort of incubation chambers. No doubt part of their system to keep Advent well supplied with reinforcements.
When it comes to the aliens, it's always one big experiment.
I will wait in cover.
So we know if we go out here, we're going to aggro them, which is not what we want. So if I just
On the move.
get everyone nice and close, we can set the charge and just get out.
Check that
I'm going.
Let's move already.
Just like we saw with the Viper King,
Is
the
Surely there's a more
Archon ruler is just gonna rock up into missions kind of like... Alright, cool, we're out of here. He's just gonna rock up in missions kind of randomly.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. Export charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
I don't know if I'm glad about not getting the repeater kill. Would have been funny if I did, though.
We need emergency extraction.
Yeah, it's about the reaction you'd expect from seeing a sectopod like that. And we've got the shot, so you never know. Could execute. Oh, nice.
My battle is over.
Couldn't have done that 2 seconds ago, could ya?
It feels good to move around.
Seems doable.
Here I come. Move into position. Okay.
I will just like use our abilities here what we can, just to snag a little bit of XP as we get away here. So that guy's exposed now,
Unit returning to base.
and that means we can light this guy up. Maybe with a shotgun. What's blocking the shot? I don't know. Maybe Marauder is. We'll see. I think he's dead. She's dead.
You see that?
Yeah, it didn't explode.
Just in time.
Ah, I don't see anything, so may as well go.
Appena in tempo.
Alright, so
Let's go.
that was alright. We did a fairly decent amount of damage to what we
Menace 1-5,
went to
status
do.
confirmed. Export charges
a
detonated.
little bit more damage to the facility than we did to the Archon King. But I think we did okay. And we got a little bit of alien alloys out of that as well. And there's only 9 enemies, so that was actually the last pod in there. Interesting. I guess the Archon King would have made up for one of them, because he is a tough cookie, that one.
20 years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders. Trust in their wisdom.
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. got more than our share today.
With the alien facility
There we go.
destroyed, their efforts to develop the Avatar project
Powered
will
armor in
likely
2
suffer
days.
a substantial decline.
We've also
at
got
least
that
for
done
the
in a
time
couple of
being.
days.
Excellent work, Commander.
Our research is going to be going along at the pace of an LS3 at this point. Next move is definitely supply drop because we're about to grab powered armor and I want to start getting that out as soon as possible. Otherwise we're going to get one-shotted by sectopods and that's not good. So if you please, give me the supplies.
Looks like the Elders are getting close to finishing their precious avatar. I don't imagine that will be good for you and your friends.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Okay, there's some autopsies for us to have a look at, so let's go.
Physically, the Advent shield bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, in that they are the product of careful genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining. These shield bearers are not all that dissimilar from their various Advent peers. Their armor is perhaps the most distinctive feature differentiating them.
So that gives you a thing where you can, like, basically roll Illyrium cores for random bits of armor. It's actually not too bad. This is a little bit more esoteric.
Although similar in appearance to the psionic zombies we have encountered previously in our engagements with the aliens, all current indications are that these lost are the product of something else entirely. Prolonged exposure to the chemical agents first released in the earliest stages of the invasion seem to have turned these once innocent civilians into yet another form of the undead.
Then we get an ultrasonic lure, so it brings out the lost, and you can use it to throw into a pot of enemies and the lost will swarm over them. It's pretty good. Also got future combat 20%. Nah. I think what we want to do here is let's get psionics back and going, so we can finally get some psionic-based soldiers. Alright, let's go. Alright, there's the supply drop. And what else have we got? Intel and alloys. And we can go here. We've got a decent amount of intel, actually. But where would I want to go? Where's the next alien facility? There's one in South America, New Mexico, and New Brazil, with 2 pips on the New Brazil one. So I think this is the way we ought to go. But that's going to be expensive. What if we were to go from this way? 160 again. There is one down here in South Africa, though, which I'm pretty sure we've got the intel to go here.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
And just in case I need to sell a little bit on the black market to get the supplies I need for
Commander,
the Warden
I
armor.
appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility. Hey, Commander, we can start construction on the Shadow Chamber whenever you're ready, Commander.
There you go. And then you don't have to worry about someone doing absolutely nothing. So that's good. But
orders,
we need
Commander?
some new armor. Let's see. Warden armor. Yeah, we can afford it and have about 100 left over.
This is our basic power armor frame, providing the durability you'd expect from a giant armored suit.
It's pretty cool. And actually, in the proving grounds, I
Titan
don't
seems to have a habit
think.
of scratching that scar on the back of his head.
No, I haven't started the
I
serpent
wonder
suit
if
yet.
anyone made sure his chip was actually removed. Sounds
Definitely
good,
get that
Commander.
going.
I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready
Then
for
with some
deployment.
of these supplies, we can actually start bringing in the more powerful suits. So what I might do is skip over to the the black market here just to grab them. I've already spent the intel here. We won't have to respend it to make contact again. Why is the camera not following the Avenger?
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Lousy GPS. Superior scope, superior hair trigger. It's pretty good. Wouldn't mind it. I'm gonna get it. And what are you interested in at the moment? You're interested in flashbangs, skulljack, delirium cores, and not much else. Got a bunch of Advent Trooper corpses. I don't need to sell tons of them. We'll keep the sectoid corpse because I think I'll need them to make a Psi-Amp. Faceless we'll keep. You can have a couple of alloys. We did just get like an extra 27 from that mission that we just flawless. We've overshot it a little bit, but having a little bit of cash left over I think is a good enough idea. Let's get the war suit up and running.
We'll get started right away, Commander. I'll send word when the project is complete.
You do that. And we've got an idle staff in the infirmary. Well, there you go. Next month we'll probably start putting together the Psi labs because we'll need them pretty much instantly. But we kind of want to take out the assassin before the next thing ends because she'll end up finishing her training at the end of the month and she might get plane walker, which makes her teleport around. Yeah, so she's totally training. So as soon as these 3 days wear off, we're gonna go.
The elders don't spend a lot of time.
How dare you keep me out of scanning?
It's all the same in the end.
The elders never had any issues targeting civilians, and their chosen are no different. The resistance is counting on us to protect their people. We can't let them down.
Alright, since we did a little bit of a mission on ourselves, it's actually sprung something on us fairly quick here. So what I might do here is, it's a difficult mission, so I'm gonna chuck both of our rangers away just in case they get wounded, Cuzzy as well, and maybe even Marauder. We'll definitely bring Ghost out because I don't actually intend on taking her out to the site. What I should probably do is I'm gonna bring Cutlass back in. She can have the disruptor rifle. I think we should go with the blue screens here again, and we just fast track this whole thing. There we go. So now everything should be ready and normal. There we go, nano medkit. There we go. As for your weapon, because I unequipped barracks, I have to re-equip this. Got the superior repeater on this one and expanded magazine. I'd love to have a laser sight on this, but it's probably worth it just to grab the magazine instead. We've got another hair trigger sniper, and we definitely want to grab the scope thing here. Do we have a better expanded magazine for this though? Because we might. Yep, we do. So we can have 6 in a magazine, which is helpful. It's an extra one. Then I think we can bring along... Could bring along our snipers, but they just don't really have the damage output, do they? I could give them blue screens to make them slightly more viable against robots. Gonna bring Jado back in. He's been pretty good this campaign. Looks pretty happy in his new set of armor there. We'll get the AP here, and we'll definitely grab the frost bomb. I don't think that the alien rulers can show up back to back. And actually, what I might do is we'll grab an EMP bomb. Is there any more? I swear we've got more than one blue screen rounds, right? We'll keep them for Ghost because she might be able to finish off robots a little bit easier. Then could bring Camille out. I think that's a good idea because we kind of need to start developing her, because if I lose one of my rangers, then she'll be my next in line. So she can have Jasper's gun. She can have the axe. Venom rounds I think are good enough. flashbang, actually, I reckon I could use a flashbang. I don't usually use the grenades, but having the ability to flashbang things is pretty good. She's also a genius, so we can get death from above, which is not amazing for a shotgunner. If we had a grappling hook, it would be better, but provided we can get a lot... if we get really good upgrades here, then we're going to be spending those points, so it's like an investment, right? So I've got a Ranger, Grenadier, Reaper, I've got my robot, which I always use, which I think is excellent. Who else do I want? Do I want to bring out Carlos again? Or would I rather bring out some sort of sniper? Even though I know their damage output isn't the best. Or do I bring out my other skirmisher? We'll need to give him the Mimic Beacon just in case it gets gnarly out there. I think this will be the way to go. We've got an advanced hair trigger here and a advanced stock. We could give him a superior hair trigger if we wanted to. I don't think that's a bad thing. It sucks that we don't have the ability to add a third attachment to shotguns. I'm going to give the Cleaver the extra health there because being at a sergeant, she's kind of squishy. So giving her that extra health might make her super tanky, and she's actually skyrocketed up to the most healthy person in the group for that. So that's good. So Operation Doomkiller next time. Rescue VIP from Advent Cell. Difficult mission. Scientists and intel up for grabs. Wish me luck. See you then. Thank you for watching, guys.